Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok here with part 55, I believe, of my Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's Karl Franz campaign on Legendary difficulty. Been a little while since I've played this. I was under the weather last week, so I did next to no recordings last week, unfortunately. So yeah, so it's been a little while since I've been in here. I spent a half an hour before I fired this up. Started the recording here, just taking a look around and having my head around the situation and trying to figure out what exactly our next move is going to be. So I think I've got a pretty good idea about what I want to do. However, I do want to mention that probably the next handful of episodes are going to be on the shorter side of things, probably closer to the half-an-hour mark rather than the hour-long mark, simply because I didn't do any recording last week, as I just mentioned. And yeah, I'll be trying to catch up and get ahead a little bit, and then once I'm comfortable with where I am with the episodes, probably they'll start getting a little bit longer again. So, right, anyway, we should probably just crack on and get into this bad boy. So I know I've been talking about coming down here and taking this gold mine from the orcs. The reason I want to do that is because it'll consolidate this province, which if we don't consolidate the province, public order here at Grum Peak is going to be an issue. We're going to have to leave somebody behind to sort it out or build some kind of public order building to fix that. One of the subscribers, and thank you very much, brought it to my attention that the orcs don't hate us too much. So I don't know. Minus 90 hostile rating. They could declare war on us at any time. But basically, what was brought to my attention was that one gold mine is not necessarily worth going to war with a very strong enemy and then fighting war on two fronts. So yeah, taking that under consideration, I still might come down here and take this. My reasoning behind it, we don't necessarily have to launch an invasion south. However, this is an excellent defensible choke point right here. If we build the defenses at Gunbad, we can prevent anything from coming up this way. Not to mention we could come down here and raise this, and then the dwarves will most likely retake it. So I feel like we're in a very solid defensible situation that with minimal numbers we'd be able to defend, and the only other way that the orcs can get into our territory is through here. I guess though the orcs can use the underways as well, so that's something I should consider also. But they could come up here to Greenstead, so Greenstead will be a hot point, but it is surrounded by Weisenland for now until we get the Confederation. But the orcs will have to go through Gorgrim to be able to get up this way, and then there's not really any threat on this area here. So I feel like taking the settlement, leaving an army behind here, coming down here and raising this, and then keeping an army stationed here could prevent any kind of invasions. But anyway, that's kind of sort of the dilemma at the moment. We'll see. You never know. The orcs could declare war on us in the meantime and just make the whole thing a moot point. But I do actually want to launch a full-scale invasion north. So I want to send 3 armies north and potentially recruit a 4th to send north as well. So I'd like to get to 6 stacks sooner than later. But for now, we're going to stick with 4. We've been given some quest. Excuse me. Yeah, and again, I apologize. I was under the weather, so I'm still fighting off the cough, the remnants of the cold. and I will occasionally cough. I've been trying not to do it, especially when I'm recording, but I don't know. It does get to me every once in a while. I do kind of want to get this. So I'd like to wait. So we've got 6 turns to complete this. So if we could go 5 turns without recruiting another general, that would be fantastic. Though I'm just wondering. Yeah, I'm not sure. Wondering if we replace. I was planning to actually replace Dante for now with another general. And I'm just wondering if that'll complete the quest. I don't want to. I'd rather wait to complete the quest because I don't want to start recruiting new troops until a little while. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Anyway, Dante's immortal now, so he's earned a good rest for a little while. We're gonna replace him with a new general, and I believe we're gonna go. We're gonna continue going with these noble generals. Fuck, why is it only 3? I only get level 3 here. What if we? Oh, you know what? All right, try it a different way. If we recruit a lord, yeah, be level 6. Son of a bitch. It's gonna complete the quest though. All right, we'll hold off on that, I guess. But we are gonna replace. Yeah, we'll hold off on it. Sorry guys for the indecision.
Bring me to my men. Show me the accused.
Alright, Verstolen, where are we gonna send you? Come back down around this way, see if we can. Oh, it's not great odds. Okay.
March on the witches.
Come down here and see if we can assassinate that witch. I'm gonna wait until clear up some issues here first. Look at this, Odin is now immortal. Beautiful. Right, so the plan moving forward, and we just need to. Oh, son of a bitch, he doesn't have enough movement to get over here to deal with this. We're just going to be tidying up these the rebellions. We're going to be building for the next 4 or 5 turns. And we are going to start recruiting some of our warrior priests. So we should, in all honesty, wait until this is upgraded all the way before we start recruiting them all. However, I do gosh, sugar. I do want to start picking up some of these guys. This disciplined, I think probably what we're gonna go with is disciplined +2 leadership and +2 melee attack for all units in the army. But like 4 or 5 of these guys in the army, and that's +10 melee attack. That's fucking huge. Not to mention there's probably other bonuses that you can get them as well. Which, yeah, so we're gonna want to pick up a couple of these guys. So let's, the nobles, these guys we're gonna use as kind of a garrison type unit, and these this guy actually maybe we'll send him for Franz's army. I'm gonna recruit him, and been requested to be renamed. So let's see here. We're gonna call him. Oops. Oh. Wrong. Eisenberg. What is he gonna go by? He's gonna be known as, and he's gonna. We're gonna send him for Franz's army. That was weird. Oh, okay, right. Alright, so we've got no swag for him, but we might be able to get him. Camp follower will be fine. I'm a hedge wizard for now as well. And then skill wise, alright. I'm gonna put him on the warhorse. Give him the hammer Sigmar. Let's melee attack, melee defense. Let's improve his melee attack and melee defense. Yeah, I'm just curious, does anyone know if the leadership Aurora size, if it affects these abilities? I guess it must. It would make sense, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test that out, or keep an eye out, try and remember to eye out for that. And then, so these are gonna be headed to Franz, which is gonna take you on a long fucking journey across the realm. Alright. And then down here, actually we can probably, yeah, we'll recruit him here. We're gonna grab this guy, we're gonna grab a noble.
What do you require?
And then we are going to rename him something else, but let me see here. I'm gonna call him Alder. Or Scod. And Balder, actually, we're gonna give you stimulate growth. I don't think we're gonna put him on a warhorse. And under replenishment, damage, building, wound. Wound could be useful. Gonna be kind of a part campaign agent and part battle agent. So a little bit wonky the way that I'm gonna be using him. Okay, I think we'll put some points into wound and specialist as well. So he's gonna stay on foot for the duration of his life. Probably I'm going to keep him stationed here. I want to get a bunch of the 10%, the noble priests. We're gonna position them in Altdorf, and then wherever they're potentially needed, we're gonna send them to reinforce garrison wise. We might have to send a few over here, and then that way, if we recruit a general on the fly, we can just pop a bunch of warrior priests in there to help support the army. So, kind of what I'm thinking to do with the additional warrior priests. So, and to mitigate the extra cost, the extra upkeep cost of these guys, which is 400. However, an additional 10% from Altdorf, 10% of 8,000. Should make it well worth it to have those guys kicking around. So, and I guess they'll probably slowly level up as time goes by. Right, Grunwald, I think we need to position you over here and deal with. There's a potential. Have potential rebellions here, but we've got a potential threat coming down here from Varg, and we haven't built defenses here in Gorsel. Trying to rely on our fortresses here in the to keep the Norskins out of our territory. Bad, where's bad? I'm not entirely sure what I want to build here. Probably, most likely, it will be another warrior shrine. What I'm thinking. And here the same thing. Kind of spent all of our cash already. What we need here though as well, we need a bloody forge. If we can, I guess we don't need it. I essentially built the Reichsfort here for the extra garrison. It would be nice if we could actually recruit Reichsguard as well and take full advantage of the building. That would be fucking wonderful, but anyway. Yeah, I guess we don't necessarily need the Reichsfort. So we're going to be reorganizing the armies. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but we want to get another artillery piece. I think we're building the artillery over here. We'll use the global recruitment to pick his up, and then and probably use the other recruitment to pick it up for the other generals, the regular recruitment. But the next army is going to be artillery based, and I'm going to actually change this. No, Dante's going to stay in that position. Grunwald. I want to switch Bonaparte and not these guys. Okay, move from office. But you, Bonaparte's going to be the engineer, and Uther will be the spy master for now. Just because of the way that we've leveled up Uther, he's not going to fit well with the artillery-based army, which is what I want to build next. It's going to be our next army. I guess we could do that. We could start building it. Oh, actually. Not yet. Won't be. Let me get this to level 4. Yeah, so I want to try and suffer through just having the 4 generals for now, until we can get some of these provinces built up. All right, let's get some fucking action in finally. We're gonna fight this just because I don't know that there's gonna be another opportunity for a battle in this episode, and I have rambled on for almost 20 minutes now and done next to nothing on the campaign map, so we should probably have some fun here. I should really be trying to focus on picking up the tempo of the campaign, but I mean, in all honesty, I just enjoy going through these things in a nice, slow, methodical pace. I find that, yeah, I enjoy the campaign a lot more that way, and I find that I make a lot less mistakes. When I try to rush through the campaign is when all of a sudden shit goes sideways, and I really start to struggle, and that's when the campaign really starts to bog down. But just try and strengthen our foundation as much as possible, and get ready for chaos, because that's going to be the next big thing. I guess that's the other thing too. It doesn't really make sense for us to go fighting the greenskins if chaos is going to be rolling down from the north here in a moment. So.
Soldiers of the Empire!
Yeah, that'll be fine. Bronzy. Stand there. Great swords. You won't be needed for this. It's very, very unlikely. Put you up against the edge here. And same thing with Reichsguard. Stand right there. That looks good. Let's take down that tower. Franz, you get over here. You, sir.
We are Sigma's heirs!
And get these towers shut down as quickly as possible. Bring you over here. We'll do a little bit of healing. Fuck, are you still trying to take this thing? Oh my god. Over here and kill these zombies. Poor guy's getting killed. Guess you can shoot at that too. Just want to get a little heal in here for everyone. Everybody should be part of that. Anything else? No. Anything else to speed up the magic? Tons of reserve. Alright, line you guys up there. And shoot at them. Franz, continue. We'll let this build up a little bit more before we drop another purple sun. Shouldn't take over long as well. Actually, why don't we send you guys to deal with those bats, and then we'll let the rockets, cannons shoot at the walls here. Take the bats out first, and then we'll go down and take out the vampire there. Hit the gate.
The Empire endures.
You guys, yeah. Let's keep bombing. How are we doing over here?
Listen up! Very well! See to it! Battle
That was maybe a bit of a waste. Bringing these guys up top. Looks like it, I guess. Alright. Shoot at them then. We're still fighting these bats, eh?
This is my command. Prepare for combat. We are
Get the vampires coming over this way. Rip ghouls. They got nobody defending here. Let's start moving. Shooting there. Alright. Time to you sir come over here, we'll get some healing down.
Ready for war! I will not stand idle! The Empire endures! At an order! Yes, General! Obey! Throw it!
And keep everybody at full strength. We're almost finished, I think. Finish these guys off. Alright, cool. Nice little warm-up battle. I'm gonna be doing this will be like a longish for a recording session for me. I've got to record everything. This is my only day off this week too, so I've got to record everything for next week today, and which means I want to get through. Well, I've got to do tomorrow's episode, which is Friday's episode for this, plus three more videos for this series, and then two other videos for the rest of the week. So yeah, lots of recording to do tonight. It's already almost midnight. But that's okay. It's all good fun. So alright, we will just occupy. Confident Besieger. Oh, apprentice. Very, very nice.
I am Prince and Emperor.
You have an apprentice wizard already? Does. Okay. Now, who else can get it? Certain he's got an apprentice
True
wizard.
servant of Sigma.
Where is other losing generals here? There we go.
True servant of Sigma.
Pretty sure Nicole Bolas has a apprentice wizard as well. Alright. We've got a spare one for now. And I don't think, double check this, but I don't think these guys can get apprentice wizards. Oh, they actually can. Actually can. Okay. Well, in that case, let's
There is power within
give
prayer.
Baldur. Baldur? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, we'll give him an apprentice wizard. That way he'll be stacked up when
It will be done.
he gets over here to
I
Franz's
trust
army.
no man.
Alright, so what are we looking at here? Get rid of that. We will start with the defensive. Guess we'll start with the gold mine. Alright, you know what? I'll leave that for now.
I have the forged fires
Build the
glowing.
gold mine next. Anywhere else we can build? Alright, let's go with go with the industry. We'll build the resource last. Alright, so we got a ton of building to do, and yeah, like our income is respectable, but if we're gonna recruit a 5th and 6th army, it is going to take a nosedive very quickly. Double check the diplomacy quickly before we end the turn here.
By the light of the lake.
You guys up for trade
It's late
yet?
in the day for the Empire. So naive.
So naive. Yeah. We get trade if we go to war with Norska, with Bretonia. That would definitely increase our
I will grant you the
relations.
respect due to an envoy, nothing more.
And Uthlon, get trade, get a ton of shit from them. We join war against the Dark Elves. I mean, the thing is, joining the war against the Dark Elves, you know what, I might do that because, okay, here's the thing. They're way the fuck over here. And if they do launch an invasion, we'll have plenty of time to prepare for it. And we can wait 10 turns and then try and get peace with them anyway. So this, I may come back to regret this. The Bretonians, we're probably going to do that as well. Join the war against Norska, but we'll wait till we're prepared to do that, which is what I'm going to be working towards.
I am quick to
I
anger
think
and
improving our relations with the High Elves would go a long way, because then more than likely the Dark Elves are they've got to get through the High Elves first before or anything else. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's just go. Let's go non-aggression and trade. And we can actually even use a little bit of coin out of them.
Never.
Try it for 2,000. That works.
Not possible.
Come on, Tyrion. What are you doing to me? Alright. 1750. The magic number.
Very well.
Beauty. Alright, cool. Actually do a little bit more building. Oh, I want to build the walls here first, so I'm gonna wait then. Get this money for next turn. Actually, we'll upgrade that. Good. Alright, cool. There are any of our forces that haven't yet moved. Like everybody's. Oh, okay, right. I haven't moved Dante. Alright, cool. You might as well move to there. And then maybe we can take that next turn as well and finish off the vampires. I believe he should have enough movement. Looks like it. Alright, we'll let Dante finish off the vampires. And so Franz will be just out of range. I might be sending Franz back this way anyway. So I still have to decide whether or not we're gonna come down here to Grunbad or Gunbad. We are at war with the with the Dark Elves now, though, so that is one thing to consider. Anyway, we'll sort it out. It's at the end turn. Said this was going to be a shorter episode. We're already over half an hour mark, and these end turns usually drag on for like 10 minutes or so. So maybe it's not going to be a shorter episode. Alright, so we were going through, we're in chapter 5, we're fucking flying through this Sword of Justice here by Chris Wraight. And where we left things off, one of our protagonists was in a very shady situation in a bar in Altdorf. So I'm going to just start, I'll read over a little bit of where we had previously left off, so just as a bit of a refresher. Bernard came to his side, supporting him. Somehow, Clovis ended up on his other arm. Block blinked furiously, trying to clear his vision. Another drink? He suggested cheerfully. I think you've had enough, said Clovis. The man wasn't smiling. Block felt himself being maneuvered towards the tavern entrance. That was a shame. The evening had just been getting started. So what are we up to now, boys? Block asked, noticing how cloudy his eyesight was even as they left the tavern and staggered out into the street beyond. Bernard smiled again, but said nothing. The man was always smiling. Block didn't like that. You couldn't trust a man who smiled too much. That was one of the many great things about Schwarzhelm. Sigmar preserve his soul. Did I tell you about how I rescued Grunwald? Block asked, hoping another story would rekindle the bonhomie between them. He's a damn pansy, if you ask me. Lost his position and ended up being chased by the beasts all the way to me. He'll be my superior officer, more's the pity, but he won't have anything on me. What's he going to do when I refuse to follow orders? I saved his life. That's a pretty good position to be in, don't you think, lads? They didn't reply. Lads. You can stop talking now. The voice was Clovis. He'd stopped even pretending to be civil. Block looked around him. Everything was in shadows. Where had they taken him? It looked like an alley of some sort. It was quiet. Very quiet. Damn. Forget it, Locke said, with as much bravado as he could muster. I've handled worse than you before. If you step away now, we'll call it. He felt the cool metal of the blade against his neck. It pressed in close. He felt a line of blood on his chin. It trickled down the inside of his jacket. We've heard all about it, said Renard from his shoulder. The man's face was close, and Locke could smell the cheese on the man's breath, but not ale. Had he been the only one drinking? You're an entertaining fellow. I'd hate to end your stories for good. So why don't you hand over those shiny shillings you've been so free with? We know you've got more. The Emperor's champion pays handsomely. Locke felt his fist falling instinctively. Could he fight his way out of this? For a moment, he weighed up the options. Clovis had a blade too and looked anxious to use it. He didn't share his companion's friendly manner. The knife pressed harder against his skin. Excuse me. Locke felt the skin part. The pain cut through his drunken haze. There was no chance.
Grave news, my lord. Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again. Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
Oh, goody. Chaos has arrived. Alright, so first wave of chaos is here. Dire tidings from the north. I'm not going to read all this. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with it. I'll just scroll down through it if anyone wants to pause it and read through it. There it is for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Episode number 56, I think, is next. That'll be on Monday, I guess, I think, is the next scheduled episode. And yeah, hope to see you then. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Ragnarok signing out.